So here I am in Bounds Green. I'm in the borough of Enfield, next to one of many of the mayor's street space schemes. These are the same ones that were deemed illegal by a high court that he pushed through during the times of pandemic. And the residents here in Enfield, they're not happy about it. 60% of the residents do not want these low traffic neighborhoods in their areas. And I've been to every single borough in London, and there is very little support for these LTNs. They're racking up millions of pounds in fines that pay for the mayor's bankrupt transportation system. And again, you are paying for his mistakes, and he's charging hardworking citizens these fixed level fines when we're at our greatest recession in over 300 years. It's ridiculous, it's insulting, and the people are angry about it. I spoke with people in Ealing recently that were frustrated. Ambulances can't get through here. Local businesses are dying because of foot traffic. Emissions are up. And actually, journey time has increased because people have to drive around these things. This makes no sense to me. It says it's for handicapped people down here, and yet a handicapped person can't take a London black taxi down here as an option of maybe one of their only transport options. It's frustrating to these people. And these things are plopped down with no consultation with the residents. A lot of people woke up to these potted plants blocking their roads off. The mayor ticks off his green initiative, does another press release, and yet the citizens in the boroughs of our great city suffer every single day because he's completely out of touch and he doesn't actually care what happens with the local residents. And so I've been speaking with the people of Enfield here today. They're all really frustrated. They're really angry. They want someone who's going to rethink LTNs, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause them and rethink these because I don't think these should be used to pay for a bankrupt transport system that I can run at a profit. Now, I just dropped my manifesto for the future today, and in here, I have a detailed plan of how I'm going to run TfL at a profit, which is how I'm going to be able to abolish congestion charges and get rid of these LTNs that are ruining our beautiful neighborhoods here and frustrating so many citizens. Again, I am the man with the plan, with the detailed costing of how this is going to work. And that's why I can speak freely about this. No other candidate has a solution. They can complain or they can implement these things, but I know how we can get rid of these in an effective way that makes all the citizens happy. And again, I mean, this is just ridiculous. Like, people are driving through these things. Nobody wants them. Nobody respects them. And yet when the mayor was recently at a coffee shop right near here, a few of the residents right here from Enfield came to ask him questions. They said, "Mayor, can you please tell us why you're putting these bollards in our cities?" The mayor hid inside the coffee shop for an hour, and then he ran with his security force away from citizens that asked a simple question. So I'm here to tell the citizens of Enfield, I am here. I am listening. I am on your streets. I brought my bus all the way up here. I've traveled 4,000 miles in my battle bus to every single borough of London twice now. I'm coming to see the real problems on the ground, the problem with LTMs. I'm coming to hear about the knife crime issues, the lack of affordable housing, and how everyone is struggling to rebuild their businesses. Londoners are angry. They're frustrated. They're tired of this two-party system. They want independent voices, fresh ideas, and innovations. And that's what I bring with 30 years of business experience to this whole equation. And we're going to rethink these LTNs completely. And we're going to do it by speaking with the stakeholders like the peoples in the community. So we're listening, London. I promise to rethink these and get rid of these LTNs. And this street space scheme, it's illegal and it needs to go. And the mayor needs to recognize that. But you can vote on May 6th to fire Sadiq Khan. You can make that choice. If we all do it together, we can get London back on track and make it the great city that we know it is. It's time for an independent voice. Let's take London in a new direction. Thank you.